Hey, it's Travis Lee, and this is my podcast. I have my guest, Rob Jozwiak. Is that how I say it?
Jozwiak.
Jozwiak.
A is silent.
Oh my gosh, we weren't even right. I was asking Josh before you came in. I'm like, how do you say it?
It's a colorful Polish name that I.
So he's Polish.
Yep. I got away with not having a ski on the end of it, so.
Yeah, is that normal?
That's how you hide being a Polak.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, well, there's lots of Polish names without skis on the end.
Is that? I'm not sure.
Lucky.
I don't know a lot of Poles.
Uh-huh.
Did your family build the 441 overpass out there?
No.
Nobody.
They're all from Chicago.
They call it the Polish connection, don't they?
Oh, do
That's what I heard when I was a kid.
I never knew that.
I don't know. So I have Rob here from the Bret Michaels Band. What's that like, man?
Exhausting.
I bet. It seems like every time I talk to you, you're headed somewhere, either to or from somewhere.
Yeah, I got a flight in 3 hours to Bismarck.
Bismarck, that's North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Yeah. See, I know cities and states.
You're geographically smart.
Yeah. Well, I just because I got the one right doesn't mean anything. I guess we actually pre-planned that. So you have a show there tonight.
Tomorrow night.
Where are you guys playing?
That's a good question.
Are you going to Google it right now? Do you have to Google yourself?
I'm totally going to look at the schedule. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing.
So it is true. Do they have to write it on the stage for you so you know?
No, for Bret they do.
They do write it on
just so he doesn't say hello Cleveland.
That's classic. I mean, you hear about that, but I don't know that people know that that's true.
Yeah.
These myths and legends.
Oh, it's happened.
Has happened, right?
It's happened. Even, yeah.
That's kind of crazy. So what were we talking about before we got on?
To answer your question, it's the Prairie Nights Casino.
Prairie Nights Casino.
Prairie Nights Casino.
Do you like playing the casinos?
I do. They treat us really well.
Yeah, I bet. They probably give you nice rooms to stay in too,
Food's good.
Yeah. I think otherwise you got to stay on a bus, right?
Yeah, generally.
Yeah. How do you like? You guys all stay on the same bus? You guys have one bus or
generally we have two.
You have two buses.
Bret has his and his assistant and his whoever else is with him at the time.
And then you guys are all on.
And then we're on the
All you guys are on another bus.
The slave ship.
Is that what you guys call it? That's really funny. Okay, let me ask about that. Does it feel like that? Does it feel like that, or you guys are all pretty good friends?
No, we all love each other.
Yeah, because you've been in this band for a long time.
Going on 15 years.
15 years.
15 glorious years.
And I got to ask, because I don't even know the story. How did this happen?
Long story short, I was living in Virginia, and Pete Evick, our guitar player, has his own band called Evick in Virginia. I did some recording for him, which he liked. So he actually ended up asking me to join his band shortly after.
Okay.
Which went well. And then Bret heard it a couple weeks later during the second season of Rock of Love and asked if I wanted to do some stuff in the studio for Rock of Love, and I said, okay. So I did that, and a couple weeks went by. He loved the recording, and then he asked me to join the band. So
you guys you and Bret had your own Rock of Love. He chose you, really.
Pretty much, he did.
Yeah,
he never bought me a ring, but
you're working up to that, right?
So yeah, it's been a great 15 years.
That sounds awesome. Have you guys done an album together?
He's done several solo records, which I've done some of the stuff on.
Yeah, you've worked on it.
In between some other keyboard players and other, actually bigger stars that have been on there.
You're singing on this stuff too, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you sing like an angel.
Yeah, we all sing. I wouldn't say that.
You don't believe that?
I try to hold my own, but
I don't know. I feel like if they give you a microphone,
nobody's a Travis Lee.
Oh jeez, go on. Yeah. Well, actually, we just played with you guys out in Sturgis
at the Full Throttle.
The Full Throttle Saloon. That was my first time there.
Good time that was.
How many times have you been there? A bunch.
Probably 9 now.
I like the air. I like it.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the desert, really. It feels like, doesn't it?
We always make the joke about, unfortunately, the old Full Throttle had burned down, and then they built it. Did you ever see the movie The Jerk with Steve Martin?
Yeah, but forever ago. I remember it, yes.
All right, so
Steve Martin's
at the beginning of the movie, they live in a little old house, and it's, they don't have a whole lot of money, and as the father progresses and starts getting into stocks and selling, beans and all that stuff. So they made some money. So they built a bigger old house, which is the same house, just bigger. The door's bigger, the doorknob's this big.
Oh, really?
So that's my theory about Full Throttle. They built
the same bar.
Yeah, the exact same layout, just 5 times bigger. Yeah.
It's actually for people that haven't been there. It's like it's huge. It's like a circus.
Oh yeah,
really.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If you like rock and roll
and scary clowns on mopeds.
Yeah. There's girls dancing around. There's all the whiskey you can bathe yourself in. You can leave pretty pickled from there.
Oh yeah. And we have.
And obviously, so they have some great bands coming in there all the time. Because who is it?
By the way, you guys put on an amazing show.
Oh, thanks, man.
As well as Saliva right after.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I've never seen Saliva live. And
a good bunch of guys, and wow, what a great show.
They did a really great job. And actually, we were hanging out with some of the boys afterwards, just watching those shows in the bar.
Oh yeah,
for a little bit. Yeah, caught your show.
Yeah, didn't I think it was the guys or Robert Mason played inside at the inside bar that same day.
I don't recall. I was having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I honestly, I was so involved in conversation with the guys that I just You know how the night just loses you, all of a sudden it's last call and you're like, wait, where did the night go, man?
Fantasy's over.
Yeah, and you're like, oh god, back on the bus. Ew. Ours always smells like feet. Do you have that problem?
Oh yeah, we've thrown shoes out the bus window.
It's gross.
Yeah,
I think it's not as luxurious as.
Yeah, you try to figure out where it's coming from, and then
Well, yeah, you gotta get that out. That's
We had a drum tech at one time. We almost had to cut his feet off. It was so bad, but
he's got
we got that squared away.
It was that bad.
Oh yeah.
So how do you go about telling somebody that?
You leave them a note.
Or leave them a note?
Or they wake up.
Is it an anonymous note?
Well, generally, if they wake up and their shoes are gone, they get the hint.
Oh, well, I suppose. What happened to my shoes? I don't know.
We bought you some new ones. That's all we can tell you.
Oh, that's nice. No bigger hint than that. I wanted to take a second here because I always like to laugh about sponsorships that we don't have right now. So that's why I tape these cans. Do you guys have to do that? Do you do that on stage?
Both my keyboards are covered because I don't have an endorsement with the company that I want.
What company do you want? Are you comfortable saying that?
If it's okay. Well, Yamaha is my, what I generally play.
Yeah.
My normal gear, I have a Yamaha motif on the bottom and I have a VR7 Roland on top.
Okay. Which
I'm hoping to get the endorsement through Roland, but because unless you're Elton John, you're not going to get anything out of Yamaha.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's been my favorite for years. So
a lot of guys have endorsement deals. It seems with companies that they don't play their instruments.
Oh yeah.
Do you know? I've heard it's rumored that lots of guys will have their stacks.
Yeah.
From the company that gives them their money.
Mm-hmm.
But then they got like a Marshall
logo on it
out the back, just behind it.
Oh yeah,
behind it. So they're not actually playing what people are seeing on the stage.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever do that?
We have.
You have.
Yeah. Well, of course, in a lot of cases, if you're doing a fly-in show and you're just a one-off per se, and you have provided equipment.
Sure.
A lot of times you can't get exactly what you asked for. Mm-hmm. So, we do what we can, but we have scrims in front of ours anyway, so.
Sure.
With Brett's beautiful face on them.
Yeah. How many of those are out there?
It depends on the size of the stage.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you have more, I'm sure.
Yeah, and we switch it up sometimes, but yeah. Then we have a really nice, big, bright backdrop,
Yeah, your backdrop's huge.
Oh, yeah. We have a couple different sizes depending, again, on the size of the
Yeah, what you're going to do. So. How many people are in your group, Rob?
5, including Brett.
5?
Yep. Me.
Is it always 5?
Yep.
Always 5.
So it'd be me, Mike Bailey, our drummer, Pete Avick, our guitar player, Eric Brittingham from Cinderella plays bass for us.
He just joined.
Yeah,
right?
It's been a little over 3 years now.
A little over 3 years, yeah.
And the band has never been better.
And you guys are all full-time members. Nobody's out ever.
Nope. And it's a year-round gig, so it's, people ask, when's the tour end? I'm like, what do you mean? It doesn't.
It doesn't end.
It doesn't.
How many shows do you think you did this last year?
This last year, probably close to 150.
150 shows. So you're literally always moving.
We're gone a lot.
Yeah.
So this year's been a little lighter than last year, but it's going to pick up through the holidays, and so I'll be gone. I leave today for Bismarck, and I won't be back until after Halloween.
So today do you leave on a plane and then get a bus when you get there? You get on a bus when
part
you
of
get
this run, because we got a show in Mexico, and then the very next day we have a show in San Juan, Canada, so that's not going to be a quick...
Wait, you go to Mexico and then to Canada?
The next day, so we'll obviously be flying to that.
So you're going to have some tequila.
Oh, yeah.
And then, because you like to drink.
Well,
sometimes?
I dabble.
I've been known to have a drink once in a while. Canada, though, poutine. You know what poutine is?
Oh, I'm quite familiar with poutine.
Tell people what it is.
It's basically French fries with gravy on it.
Yeah, which is strange, right?
Yeah.
But it's pretty good.
Oh, it's delightful.
I mean, if you like stuff that's no good for you, and I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, I will eat a lot of poutine, and and then I pay for it later.
I like to put cheese on it too.
Oh yeah,
I'm from Wisconsin.
That's the other ingredient I forget that you have to top it with. So
yeah, it's marvelous. I think anybody that hasn't tried poutine should do it.
If you're ever on the west coast of Canada, there's a beer that's called Kokanee that's really good.
Kokanee?
Yeah.
What is it, like a lager?
Yeah, it's a lager.
It's a lager.
Yeah, good stuff, yeah.
I like lagers.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, I'm not big into stouts and stuff like that.
No, those are too heavy for me.
I'm a cheap date, so.
But I also don't like to drink super light beers because I just go to the restroom every 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it's I don't know. I feel like I'm working against myself all night.
Yeah, right. May as well just stand in the bathroom and drink.
Absolutely. It would be more efficient, wouldn't it? Just bring the conversation into the stall. I got to ask you, have you tried the new Impossible Whopper?
I have not, but my girlfriend has, because she's, I guess, what is it when you don't eat meat but you eat fish? What's that called?
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She's a pescatarian.
Oh, yeah.
I know of only one other pescatarian in the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's all there are. Just the two.
That's probably her. And
they probably know each other. Yeah. No, but I think that's a pretty normal. I think a lot of people are doing.
Oh yeah.
It
doesn't bother me because I prefer fish over meat anyway. But
I love fish.
But I do like a good,
which is good because we have a lot of Friday fish fries in Wisconsin, right?
Yes, but I do hear this Impossible Burger is really good. Everybody keeps telling me.
Yeah,
it tastes just as fake as the other meat they sell.
Right. I mean, I actually think it's horse meat.
It's gotta be.
It's like a horse burger.
That would still be meat, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's not. You're not supposed to eat horse.
You can feed it to your dog with that said.
That's right. Yeah, they put anything in dog food these days too. I got to ask you another question. What about after all this time, 15 years of doing this, do you find yourself fulfilled doing this still? Like, are you happy doing this?
I do
all the time.
I do. I love it. You
ever get tired?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you're doing a lot of fly-in dates, when you have 3 in a row, and then 3:30 a.m. lobby calls 3 nights in a row, kind of where you're out to catch a 6 a.m. flight and then do the same thing the next day. So it'll catch up to you, but
it's constantly moving.
We squeeze sleep in when we can. You just can't wait to get on the airplane so you can go to sleep.
Lay your head down.
Yeah.
Get some rest. Does he ever fly you first class?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, you build up so many flyer miles, you kind of just get free upgrades. I
suppose you just always get it then.
Yeah, so that works out pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
And often, in fact, when we do the Mexico show, the band will be flying with Brett on his jet to Canada.
Brett has his own jet. I should have known that.
Yeah, he just got a nice little.
Does he have a nice?
Oh yeah.
Rig?
Oh yeah.
How many people can you fly in that thing?
I think this one seats 9. So,
9 people.
Yeah, so the crew will fly ahead of us commercial, but the band gets to fly on the jet. So,
Oh my gosh.
so that's kind of cool.
That's pretty rock star,
Yeah.
Rob.
It doesn't suck at all.
Oh my gosh. It's no wonder that you're strolling here with a big smile on your face. You're having a nice...
It's the coffee.
It's the coffee. It's the gas station coffee. What is that, a Cafe Caruba? That's not a sponsor, but there's a spot for you, Cafe Caruba. That was a free one. That's the last one.
That's it.
It's the last one.
Quick trip.
Trip. Yeah, like those guys haven't gotten enough of my money through all the through all the sandwiches. So as soon as they started selling those sandwiches,
Yeah.
I was done. For people that don't live in Wisconsin, that's a gas station, and they bought out every other gas station,
Oh, yeah.
and that they're on every corner. So I don't even have to worry about advertising them because everybody knows
Oh, yeah.
them already. There's nothing I could do.
Do you have a quick trip card?
Of course I do.
The one that I always forget to swipe every time I'm there.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm in a hurry, and they're like, I feel like I look like I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
And then they're always like, do you want cookies when I'm eating a salad?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, well, yeah, I do, but
I love when you walk in the door and they try to force pizza on you. And,
yeah.
And I always take it like a silly fish.
You just fold like a cheap chair.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're trying to have some.
Right down the, yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but yeah, you got to swipe the card. I've never activated mine.
Me neither, but apparently you still get the points on the card.
Right.
You don't have to activate it, but.
Yeah, she told me, a woman that works there told me that I had a bunch of points.
Yeah.
And and asked me if I wanted to apply it to my purchase. And I said, well, sure. And then she's like, you can't because it's not activated. I'm like, oh.
Well, you know,
disappointing.
I never registered mine, but apparently you
get the points
on the card.
Yeah, but you can't use them until you register.
Yeah, so which I think only entails having your phone number or something. But I'm just
literally. She's like, you have to download this app.
Yeah, which I'm
Quick Trip app, and I'm like, I'm not downloading.
It's only been 8 months since I've had a card.
Yeah.
And I'm still too lazy to register the damn
That's
thing,
right.
so.
I've had mine for probably about the same amount of time. So, what time does your flight leave today? 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. And what do you do on days before the show? You're just hanging out.
Laundry.
Okay. I think that's sensible. So what do you typically take when you go on the road?
Well, in this case, everything, because I'm going to be gone for a little over 3 weeks. So
3 weeks.
yeah,
That's a long time. I don't think
what I call a double bagger. Sometimes you only have to take one suitcase, but this will be 2.
2 suitcases. Yeah. And I've never done. I think the longest I've ever been on the road was like 45 days, which is a long time. I don't think people realize how long that is to be away from your home.
Yeah.
When you get home, it feels like you don't know what you're doing there. It feels strange, right?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like
you forget what things look like, and
it's almost upsetting for me to be home right away.
And your dog walks up and sniffs you and growls and walks away.
Yeah, he's like, "Where have you been?"
Oh, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, yeah. How does your family feel about all this?
Well,
rocking and rolling.
Good. I'm currently single, so I don't really have anybody to yell at me when I get home. So that's
that makes it
good and bad.
Yeah. Well, I think I feel bad when I have to leave because I have a fiance at home, and that's tough for me, and I don't go for nearly as long as you guys and do what you guys are doing. But for me to leave is I feel like I'm a burden sometimes, to my family.
Sure.
Like I have to be gone, but I think I like him being there when I get home.
Absolutely, that gives you something to look forward to for sure.
But you got a lot of friends at home.
Oh yeah, no, family. I long to come home after a very short amount of time.
Yeah,
but
you told me your parents are always checking in on you.
Well, my parents used to check in on me. They're both passed now, but yeah, there was a time.
Yeah. You told me the tax story. I like that one.
Yeah.
Well, Rob, I want to thank you for coming in.
Absolutely, buddy.
And then,
good to see you.
And having a nice talk with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna check your schedule and see when I'm home. I gotta come check you guys out.
Yeah, come see us. We did a show last night, but it was good. We had one in Appleton last night, but we'll get back on the road here in March.
Good deal.
Yeah.
So are you still doing the Red Light Saints or just the
No,
Travis thing?
I left the Red Light Saints about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And just put this new band together, put on an album.
I can't wait to hear the new stuff. So
I was gonna bring you one, but I didn't have any with me because it all got packed away last night, and actually I took an Uber down here to get here today to meet you. So
that's right. Next time I come down, I'll bring donuts and I'll trade you for a CD.
I love donuts, and that sounds like a great trade. I think it's gonna be great. Well, thanks a lot, Rob.
Absolutely, Travis.
Thanks for watching. I'm Travis Lee, and this is my podcast.